Turning now to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, he dropped the hammer on sanctuary cities that allow violent protesters to destroy commonly used public resources and infrastructure.
A lot of communities and states, all of them around the country, apply to us for grant money. But then you look at these protests and you see these vile actors busting up our roads and our curbs. And when they do that, then those cities will reach out to us and ask for grant money to fix the roads that were damaged or the bridges that were damaged by these protesters, which, by the way, they let protest. They let them stay there. They tried to thwart Donald Trump from bringing in the National Guard or the military to put an end to the violence. We're not going to fund those. We're not going to help rebuild the roads that they allowed to be destroyed. I had a request come in to help repair the damage from the George Floyd riots in the Twin Cities area. I'm like, why should the American taxpayer fund the damage that you all were celebrating? Tim Walz was celebrating the protesters. He opened up his windows so we could smell the smells of the rioters. And then you, the taxpayer, is going to pay to rebuild the roads that they had destroyed. So listen, we're not going to partner and partake in any of that. And by the way, infrastructure, it's American infrastructure. It's not red infrastructure or blue infrastructure, yes, right? We all use it. And so I care about that, even in blue states and blue cities. However, we're not going to pay for what you've been showing on your screen. Again, these radicals who the left partners with and supports to protest in your streets, destroy infrastructure. Not going to pay.
So that's Benny Johnson on his program, and you have Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. And I love what he said there. This infrastructure does not belong to Republicans or Democrats. All of us pay taxes into a federal bureaucracy that doles money out to the states to help with infrastructure. So yes, your gas tax pays for your roads in your municipality, your location, but the federal tax burden also supplements what's going on in the states. So when you are running up against a curb in your vehicle, and you maybe, mash up your tire a little bit and you have to go home and deal with your husband on that, that's a personal thing because the curb probably survived just fine. But when protesters break up curbs to toss at police officers, that's expense that we all have to pay to repair, and it should never get to this point.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.